Tell me a little bit about Main Event Mafia. Are you excited that this has come back to TNA?
Beyond excited. I mean, you have, in my opinion, the finest collection of wrestlers in the world today. And myself, Kurt Angle, the only Olympic gold medalist in wrestling, Sting, the legendary, champion of all that is good, heads us up. Myself, a pretty accomplished wrestler in my own right. My former tag team partner Magnus, and of course our newest addition that we're very happy to have in the Mafia, Quentin Rampage Jackson from MMA fame. So I mean, with that lineup, I don't know how you could beat that.
And do you have a favorite opponent that you've faced through the years?
It's funny. I kind of have eternal nemesis in different forms. Kurt Angle has been one of those for a long time. Obviously now we've kind of made amends and we figured out a handy accord between the two of us. But other than that, I mean, AJ Styles, they call him phenomenal for a reason. Because every time you get in the ring with him, it's a phenomenal test.
You've had some great matches through the years, and I got to tell you, the first time I actually got to see you live and in person was at an ROH show in Chicago back in 2006, and you wrestled Necro Butcher, and you guys took it out to the crowd, and you were giving it to each other like I had never seen in person before. So how do you, when you get into the ring, because you've wrestled the likes of Kurt Angle and AJ Styles, who obviously are more mat-based technicians, and then you go into the ring with someone like Necro Butcher, who is, like his name implies, just kind of out for blood, and you guys, like I said, were throwing it down. How do you change your game plan, or how do you prepare for something as intense as a match like that?
You bring a tool for every occasion. I mean, it's true in carpentry and it's true in wrestling. I mean, you got to have the skill set to match up with anybody out there, and you don't become any form of success unless you do. And when going in there with a guy like Necro Butcher, I mean, it's gonna be a brawl. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be nasty. It's not gonna be a clean affair. You're not gonna leave without a few scars left over from the battle. Me and Necro, we got in there. We slugged it out, and it was the last man was standing. And I think the fans enjoyed it, so it worked out well.
And you ran down some of your favorite opponents. Is there anyone out there who you haven't faced yet, and are you optimistic that match may one day happen?
It's tough to say because I've never really had an opportunity to wrestle, most of the best and the greats in the world. And I mean, honestly, that is a question for the fans to decide, because it's what, at this point in my career, at this point in my life, it's what the fans want to see. That I'd like to see in the ring too.
And TNA continues to make strides, and I know they're on Spike TV. I know they've kind of changed the pay-per-view format for this new year, and we're seeing the Hall of Fame and some different things that are going on. Are things going well? I'm assuming you're happy with your position and how things are going with the company.
Yeah, I am happy. I mean, me and TNA have struck a really nice accord, both on the business side and both in the ring, and so I'm very happy. And things are going very well, and I definitely do like our office, our front office has changed tremendously over the past few weeks. And I think a lot of those changes are going to be positive, and the company's really looking to move forward and grow and be bigger. I'm happy to be part of that.